What's up, my fellow Pokemon trainers? DJ here, and in Pokemon Training Card Game Live, I made a purely fire type deck. Um, keep in mind, I don't know what I'm doing with Pokemon card battling, so there's only like Pokemon and energy, and that's it. So yeah, I'm not really that good at Pokemon card battling, but I'm good at being stupid, so we're just... Our goal is to go through 3 battles and see how many we win or not. And let's just see what happens. Okay. One thing I found out is that when you click, it does something interesting. Okay, I landed on heads, so... Ah. That normally doesn't happen. During my testing, I usually, was able to... What is that? Oh, that's the card sleeve. Okay, now I actually have something I can use. Okay, I only need 1 energy for that one, so that's no problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Kind of like... Why can't I use it? I should be able to use this. I have 1 fire energy on it. So don't let me use it. I don't know why it just didn't let me use it for whatever reason. Is Canonical the Charmander from the base game, and Charmander from Pokemon Go... Well, Charmander from base game is stronger than Charmander from Pokemon Go. Now what? How's your guys' day? Hope it's going well. I don't know why it doesn't... Oh, now you allow me to use it. Start getting energies on that one. At least I'm able to actually get some damage in. How much does this one need? That one needs like 4, right? Yeah. I'm gonna try and get that in this one, and maybe I can get... I'm lucky I could probably get Charmeleon, because I know that one's in here. I wouldn't have this if it wasn't in there. And basically set it to that, and once this one gets knocked out, I'm going to send that. He's probably one of the strongest cards I have. I have 3 pretty strong cards. You can even click out here and it still does this little like effect. I just always think that's quite interesting. As you know, ADHD and all that. Even works on it. Oh. Right. That was inevitable. Worse. You can start doing damage though. Obviously wasn't a lot of damage, but as much as I can do. Wait a oh yeah, no, it moved its energy, so it can't do an attack this turn. At least I think. Oh wait, now it can. I have no Pokemon to send out. Oh. That's one loss. Right. Let's try that again. Go first. Okay, I have something, I guess. Technically, I would be able to use this, the one on the bottom, but I'm only going to be using the one on the top because I'm only doing fire, though I'm pretty sure fire also works for... Fire energies would work for the one on the bottom too, but I don't know. I don't really care. Besides, this one can't... I don't have anything that evolves this, so I'm going to just... So kind of just something just like this stall, I guess. I guess I should probably, like, actually try and make it viable. Since I have no other Pokemon out right now. Imagine this, but it's just Uno instead of an actual Pokemon battle. That would be so funny. There's Charmeleon. Looks like they're also doing like a fire-based deck as well. I was about to say, what is this, the same deck as mine, but I just remembered they're using items and there's a Bidoof right there. No. Alrighty, now what can I do? Not much. I usually got more Pokemon in testing. Why is that put there? Since when can you do that? That's... I'm not good at this game, okay? They didn't even give me any options. Yeah, sure. I didn't get any Pokemon. That's the only Pokemon I got. Okay. Second loss. I'm level 4 now. Yeah, I don't think that's a good leveling up strat. Okay. Third and final battle. Okay, so I'm not picking this time. For some reason. I don't know what's the decider of that. Okay, let's see what happens. I get to go. I'm able to get. I'm the one losing, but like at least I win the coin flip in the first part of the match. Really? It's one of my stronger Pokemon, and I can probably. If I had a Charmander, I would have been able to set it up at some point, but. Nope. Yeah, I'm getting a new set of cards, I guess. Ooh, I forgot about you. What should you take? Oh, you just need one energy. Like, this is probably one of my weaker strong Pokemon, but it is a stronger Pokemon. Oh, I have this other build. Of course, it's a type advantage. Why wouldn't it be? Can't attack though, so that's fun. At least it can't do an attack this turn. So. I think I'm only going to be able to do 20 damage though. Because I do more damage the more damage I take. I have like 2 cards that are like this. I start out with a legendary bird and he's like, Winglet. They didn't even do an energy. They not have an energy on them? We're going to start setting up with this one down here. I guess I'm going to start attacking now. Obviously, I'm not strong. I'm not that strong. I did say I had 3, but I kind of just forgot about this, so I technically have 4. Though this one is not super strong. Click, 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 click. ADHD go. Why is the bottom half blue? Isn't a Pokeball like red and white? I just put the fire energy on a water Pokemon. What's this button do? Oh, this is like the battle log. Okay, I see. Okay, an XP share. Whatever that does. What should I tell you what it actually does? Have to hover over here? Oh, won't tell you. If you think about it, these two Pokemon would never come in contact with each other. Because one is a fire type and is always in the air, right? This one is a water type and is always underground. So, like, they would never come in contact whatsoever. What's that all about? Why are you drawing out the back? Womp womp. Okay. Okay. That one's good too. I have another strong Pokemon that I can use with that, but I'm just gonna be setting up this one first. Maybe they were trying to get an energy, but they didn't get it. Where my deck is majority energies. Oh, maybe because they lost a coin flip. Just like that. I don't know why, but I just get good luck with the coin flips for whatever reason. It's not all the time, but I need 4 for that one since, yeah. There, we actually got progress for the battle. Fire energy. Yes. Okay, fire on fire. Okay, we need to get this one to 5. I'm probably gonna get that one to 3. Why do they take forever for their turn? Am I seriously gonna win because they ran out of time in their like thing here? That would be so funny. I have taken 0 damage so far. Okay, they actually have enough for attacking now. Which helps me because I do more damage the more damage I've taken. I just gotta get the Charizard card in order to use this. I'm gonna be honest, Pokemon cards is probably one of the boringest, like, main, like, form of Pokemon media battles. Because there's, like, 4 different types, right? There is base game, or the base, line of Pokemon games. There's the Legend games, I guess, which are basically the same as the mainline games, but you can walk around. There is the anime, which usually gets things wrong anyway, and then there's this. I'm gonna start getting to these 3. 2. I'm gonna get B's to 3. There we go, that sentence. Wait, couldn't they have attacked? They could have attacked last turn. They just... Oh wait, I think they used their ability. They used their ability to get those energies, so... It's not an ability. They used the first move in order to get those 2 energies, therefore they couldn't use the Pokemon's moves again. That's why they didn't attack. I think. Maybe. Like, I mean, this could be fun, but if you're sitting here for like 5 minutes for each time the other person's turn is going. They're not even doing anything. They're not even doing anything with items. They're just sitting here like, No hate towards the person, just, I'm being bored. I'm just bored right now. Be fair, if I actually had a proper deck, they could have attacked. Why didn't they attack? They literally could have attacked. Maybe because they see this here. Saying like, oh, maybe I shouldn't attack them and stuff like that. Because that would increase its damage, but like, how are you gonna get rid of it? You can't get rid of it. Unless you're trying to get, like, its evolution, because that can do a lot of damage. I would know, because I have it. Mouse is on one mine, okay. Interactive. Oh, you can also use. Oh, yeah, it does the same thing. So, left click and right click can basically do the same thing, but it doesn't make the thing glow. Only left thing does. Doesn't help that I have all my cooling stuff off, so I'm like melting in here. Eh? Wow. We won because the opponent took too long. That's a lose because of I ran out of Pokemon. Or 2 loses because my deck didn't get many Pokemon, and 1 win because the person took forever. I said 3 battles, and we're getting 3 battles. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. You probably didn't because this was boring as heck. Actually, hold on. Let's actually look at what the deck looks like so we can actually see. This is what the deck looks like. This is actually everything. So I have this one. No, let's get a closer look at everything. We have like this Charmander one from Pokemon Go, which we saw. We have this Charmander, which we also saw. We have Charmeleon, which we saw. We saw this, but we never really got to use it. I kind of forgot this was on here. I did not see this at all during testing or playing whatsoever. We have this guy who has been quite used. Well, I've used before. I just realized that's a Terra one, but it's also just Terra Fire, which it is also already Fire. Seems quite fire. This one is pretty good. This is probably the one I won the most with, because it can do a lot of damage. This one I've used a bit too. It's pretty good. Yeah, I've seen Litten a bit, but not for today. We definitely saw Moltres today. We've seen this guy too, and we use fire energies. Of course, that's how this entire thing goes. But yeah, if you have a like, subscribe, bell icon so you don't miss any of my videos. Comment, ping on, with your friends. Watch my other stuff, dude. Should be linked in the description. And see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.